Welcome back everybody, hope all doing great today. So this is a race on the Kills WW Ranch. We raced on Wednesday. I started a little bit late out the gate and then saw all the pile up in front of me and I went wide, and the next thing you know I'm off the edge of the track and dead last, I believe. Now this was a open class or open CC, essentially run what you're brung type of race. So I decided to pull out the 252 stroke, and that's what I'm running. I am also, I believe, with the Club MX graphics kit. A lot of other people are running the Hondas. I think there's another Yami in here, but they're all 4-stroke 250s. And ultimately, I ran the YZ 250 because I just wanted to have fun and just, it's light, it's whippy, it's flickable, you know? You could do a lot of stuff on these 2-strokes and just feels so much better than the old chunky 4-strokes, you know? Now, I do have a setup for this bike. If you guys want it, I can throw it in a video separately. I actually didn't plan on making it until I made this video just now. But it's really not that hard. A lot of it was finding the sweet suspension spots, and then the other one was kind of like the geometry of the handling, you know, the offset of the handlebars and how high the forks go. But depending on the track, the suspension setup can be a little bit tricky to dial in. So if you know what track you're racing, if you have time to test it, put on a couple settings, make things a little bit softer depending on the track obviously, and then run a few laps and tweak a couple settings here and there and see how the bike responds to all the bumps and the chop and the big landings. This one I got set up pretty good to where it can handle most of the big landings, but you would have to lean back a little bit to really not get that front end twitch or wiggle, you know, when you land like the 250F has on certain bikes. But anyways, sorry, I got rambling on about bike setup. Let's get back to this video. So I'm racing with a couple buddies. I got Exit, you got Kleb, I believe Bates in here, and then Exit has a buddy named TJ. That's his in-game name. So, as you saw, I started a late race out the gate, went off the edge, and then I passed the Exit, and then I almost caught up to Kleb, almost passed him, and then I went down in the one corner because I knew Exit was coming, and I was trying to go fast, and I just got ahead of myself, and I missed my mark, so I went down. Now I'm back behind Exit, and TJ back there, he actually did a pretty good job keeping up with me most of the time. There's a couple times where I thought he might pass me, like right here. I was like, you've been kidding me. I am not this slow. And this other guy, TJ, he has less hours than me. It's like, I don't want to get beat by a dude that has less hours than me. So I gotta put the hammer down. I gotta go fast, and I need to figure out, get my lines dialed in, and really control that throttle on this bike, because if you take a handful too quick, you're gonna crash. Most of this race is pretty boring, so there'll be probably parts of it I'm gonna skip out and cut out because it's just me doing this, just running, trying to catch up to Exit and Kleb in front of me. And it does take a while because we're at 16 minutes, and I'll see you in a sec. And we're back with 7 minutes on the timer. So I spent the past 9 minutes in the race grinding and trying to catch up to the people in front of me. And thanks to not giving up and my hard work of continually going fast, I started to catch Kleb because Kleb started to choke. So, you see him right there. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to even catch Kleb or let alone catch anybody the rest of this race. But thankfully, just like real life motocross races, people have issues and people start crashing out. And that's what Kleb did. Now, if you guys don't know Kleb, he is the team owner of Sprocket Racing, and he's actually my old team owner. Now, if you're curious, I left the team because there was just a hiatus of stuff going on, and I wanted to pursue my own things without having to be stuck under a team. And Kleb and the whole Sprocket team, they're a great bunch of dudes if you ever race with them. They don't have any daddy servers or anything. It's all just Discord, through the Discord servers, race and stuff. So, Kleb went down. I'm catching him again. And I was so close. to getting him, and then my front end just... I would have rather just it tucked and the bike fall over, but it tucked and then the whole bike spun like a 360, and I was like, what? What? Why? So now I gotta go back, do the basics, and try to hit all my lines again and make up that ground I just lost because of that silly Poboso moment. And God forbid I go off the track again like I did on the very opening lap. But I can see Clip. I can see him. He's right in front of me. Just hit my marks. Keep the third gear pin. Hit these rollers nice. Get to the berm without going over the edge. Without carrying too much speed. Now he went inside. I went outside. I personally don't really know which one's fastest. When I'm doing hot laps, I feel like they're about the same. But now the sand section, most vital part of this track to get smooth. Otherwise you will lose time if you've never raced WW Ranch. Alright, as you can tell on the map, he's a corner ahead of me. All I can think of is just catching him and beating him. That's all I want to do. There's no other mission on my mind. Just hit the lines, go fast. I know you can scrub this jump right there, but I'm not really good at scrubbing small jumps like that and landing it, so I prefer not to do it. But this section, one of my favorite sections to get through, I can get through it pretty clean. There he is, the same corner. He went down again. I don't know what it is with that corner. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's a weird corner. And we're here again, about the same distance as last lap. I'm just going a little slower. I don't want to go down. I give him some space. I don't want to take him down. So we're just back at it. Finally caught up to him. We'll see how this goes. So I just tuck down and try to catch him. And my goofy mind, for some reason, decided to hit the sit button right before I landed, and I crashed myself. You gotta be kidding me. Why? I swore I was standing when I'm thinking about it after I did it. I'm like, why did I just hit it? I was standing in the air. Why would I sit when I land? On a flat landing. It's not good. You're gonna crash. So that rookie mistake aside, back on the gas, chasing Kleb again. And this is about a lap ago. That's where like our battle kind of started. Him battling to keep the bike up, and me battling to pass him. And it was the only battle the entire race, for me at least. I know Exit and those guys up front, they were battling. Club was up for a little bit until they started having bike problems or Pobobo problems because the game hates us. But now I'm in the lead, and I just got to try to keep the lead and keep him from passing me. I know he's closing on me. I wasn't sure if he had more speed, so I went to the left of that jump and then hit that rut, fade outside. And I think I'm in the home stretch. I don't know, but no, he's right on my butt. You can see in the map, he's right there. So far he's being held off. And he hasn't gone down yet. We're both battling it out, and I go down. No! Get on bike as fast as I can. He just passed me again. I'm just so upset that he passed me at that moment in time on a Wednesday. And I just want to get past him again. We both got cuts. Now it's time to charge and go fast because I know he doesn't want me to beat him. And I don't want to be beat by him. So, fourth gear, wide open for the most part on that corner. And trying to hit my lines, hit my marks, third gear, sit, stand where I need to. Just booking it. And at this point, as you can tell, first place, second place, first place is gone. Literally gone. He's halfway around the track already. Club went down again. Yay! Got him. I don't remember if I could keep him held off or not, but second place is pretty much gone too. He's right there though. Second place isn't too far ahead. He's like 2 corners ahead. He might have been having issues too. If I had a better start, I might have been able to keep up with second place with Exit. I don't really know. Exit's a pretty quick rider, and I believe he put down a 1:53 lap time, I think, for fastest lap in the race, and I put down a 1:56. So he has more speed available to him, but the problem is he consistent at that speed? That's the only question I don't know. The last time I raced against Exit was I was on the Fantic, I think, and we were racing Mount Morris like 2 years ago, and it was an old ARL track, not a TFC track, and that was the one where we, like, the first moto, we were battling for basically second to last place, because we're both having the hardest time trying to stay on the track and stay upright until we figured out the track in Moto 2, but in Moto 2 he beat me, so pretty sure X is faster to me. Maybe just depends on the track. So at this point, I see the timer, and I'm pretty sure I know I got Kleb. I got third in the bag. Alright. Now, what happened was we didn't end up running a Moto 2 because one of the guys had to leave early, so we just doubled our points. I was in third place in the series, but after this, Exit jumped above me, and I'm in fourth place in the series with 140 points. So next race will be really interesting because according to last second announcement change for the schedule of races, we're going to race 125 two-strokes on KI tracks instead of 250s or 450s. We're going to bust out the old 125 screamers and go fast, alright? So I hope I can make that race. It sounds fun. We actually went there to KI tracks later Wednesday night. Everybody got back online. It was like 10, I think. And it was a blast. I rode the YZ125. I've never ridden any of the 125s since the update. A lot of the other guys were on the KTMs or Huskies. I rode the YZ. YZ definitely does not have a lot of power. I can tell you that right now because I was getting gapped by those Huskies. So at this point, I know I have it in the bag. I don't think that was Club behind me. I think that was TJ. I think he got booted across the track because it was like, there's no way he's right behind me. I didn't lap him, so something happened, or he got booted, or he cut across the track on accident somehow. But this is the last lap of the race, so I'm just gonna try to hit all my marks, cruise to the finish line, take my third place, and take my points. It was a fun race. I really do enjoy riding the YZ250. It's just something different about it, how the power hits. Sure, it's not the smoothest or best handling bike in the game, but and I hit the SpongeBob. Thankfully, it didn't go down. But yeah, if you guys want that setup on this bike, I can pull up MX Bikes again, do a quick short video of it, and show you what I got set up. Maybe if you want to run this bike more often or competitively, maybe these settings will help you. Because I know a lot of people don't run these bikes competitively. They run the 250s or the Hondas. And there's no way this can really compete with the 450 and the pros. But for a fun race, if you want to have a good setup that handles okay, I think I found a pretty good sweet spot. It's not the best and it's not the worst, but it's definitely a hell of a lot better than stock. So with that, I hope you guys have an outstanding weekend. I will upload those 125 races next week if I do end up riding them, if I can make the race or if it doesn't get canceled. You never know what happens in everybody's life. Stuff happens. But with that, you guys take care. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure to like and subscribe. You'll be notified when my next video comes up. And as always, keep on riding.